Welcome everyone to week 2 of Major League Tag Pro, the Holy Seahawks versus... Where's that music coming from? The Holy Seahawks versus the fire-breathing Rubber Duckies, and that's a really good team name. So you know it must be a really good team too. Today we have Dwarf, along with...
Hey, I'm Bold Roller.
So again, this is week 2 of MLTP. I believe, if I am correct, that the fire-breathing Rubber Duckies are number 1 in the entire league. And that's
Are
a
you
really...
showing the game on stream?
Gosh darn it. I apologize for the technical difficulties.
You're fine. The scoreboard is kind of messed up too, but we'll get there.
Oh yeah, I need to go fix that.
Yeah. So far, fire-breathing Duckies have capped already once quickly in this game. That's Dragon Beast, Curry, Cheetos, and Matrix. I love their jersey. It's all orange, black. It's like the best color combination you could have. And then the Holy Seahawks, right? Assume that's what it is. Pups are up. Matrix gets a tag. And Aardvark. Oh, he's trying to get around.
By the way, shout out to OK Den.
Right? He's getting chased by a tag. Getting forced back to base. Oh, he has to boost. Oh, he kind of messes it up. No.
Fire-breathing playing Rubber Duckies are playing really conservatively. Wait a minute, I'm watching the stream. Wait a minute.
Aardvark has the flag.
Really?
Out past 2. Just needs to get around Cheetos.
Really good positioning by Cheetos there, because if he wasn't positioned that way, I would say that the other team could have capped fairly easily. So again, just smart plays there.
Bright. Ooh, they got a tag lead going. Nice. Oh, but he hits the wall. Cheetos, good. Contain. Pandora's tag is out. Dan P with the flag for the Duckies. Going top and around Pandora. But he looks like he might be returned. He is. Bright had the bomb, but he accidentally killed his teammate.
Now that's really not good if you're killing your teammates left and right like that.
This is the return, but this might be good if they got the gate. Oh,
Dragon's just barely holding on.
He's staying alive!
And that's exactly what you want in these situations, to delay and stay alive so that your team can come in and carry you.
Pups are up. Dan P had a juke, and Wayne with the other juke. So far, it's still only 1 cap in the game.
Aardvark might have a nice out here if he doesn't get gated. And he plays the gates to his advantage. Really nice cap. And that is why gates can be really dangerous on this map. Because I don't know what was happening with the fire-breathing Duckies. But like, blue just got an easy pass 3.
Yeah.
And then chaining that into a boost, that's just murder.
Pups are up. Who's gonna get him? They're really fine for the right one. Aardvark with a rolling diffuse, Curry with a juke. Matrix coming past them all. Wayne trying to get their turn. He got the speed, but it was a kiss anyways.
Ooh, a couple of flashes from the Holy Seahawks there. Then again, I'm not entirely sure myself when that's the only choice available or not. Really
Just
nice
a
out
tied
by
game.
Aardvark here if he can get the boost down.
Is that pass 3 coming straight in? That's the cap to Aardvark.
Go
The Holy
Aardvark!
Seahawks.
Some people can tell I'm already tilted for Aardvark.
Pups are up once again in this first half of Emerald. Pandora gets a tag and Matrix with the other tag. So both teams with the tag.
It's a tag v tag fight, and I think Pandora is the one using it the best right now. Because both of them had no one to build off of.
Pandora's keeping it on the D, but Dragon Beast using the sack to get out. He's coming down low around. That might be a cap right with the OD, and Wayne gets the return.
That wasn't a cap. They had two
But
good
Bird
of
is
a
up past
defense.
3. And that's straight in for a cap.
I'm starting to think the Holy Seahawks have the better mechanics overall.
That's just because they've been capping.
I'm saying even like if they were to switch maps, I would see the same thing. I don't think it's like map specific or like they're winning by just enough that it could become map specific.
That was another cap to the Holy Seahawks.
So assuming they don't change drastically, I don't see the... I think this is going to go to the Holy Seahawks. Just an early call.
Oh, I have to mute for a second.
I'm getting a little bit of lag there. So if anyone is seeing that on stream too, you're not the only one. Oh yeah, I forgot to adjust my stream.
Matrix has to grab, returned.
Adjust the stream quickly.
Aardvark might be out. Can he get around Dragon?
There we go.
Oh, he's using the bomb. Oh, that leads Bright out past 3 though. If he can get the boost, they just need to get the block and the boost, and that's another cap to the Holy Seahawks. What a handoff.
Yeah, the lag seems to have gone, so that's some very good news for us. Dragon Beast struggling to grab here. The enemy defense also had a juke to counter his juke, which
Bright's out past
is usually
2,
enough to
coming
handle
low.
a juke.
Spikes himself out of fear.
Really nice handoff for Aardvark. Now you just need to make sure he gets out and doesn't get gated. Oh no.
Full team reset. A minute left. That means another round of pups. Matrix takes a grab, but gets returned, and Cheetos steals a juke. And Aardvark has a tag.
Yeah, the Holy Seahawks have a bit of an advantage with this tag, but they need to be able to use it, and that's going to be difficult with Juke staying on defense. Which maybe with a sack situation and maybe a juke or two, they can make it work. But alas, it won't. It hasn't happened this time. Matrix goes for the grab but dies. He was probably going for a sack, but he couldn't get out far enough before Pandora just was like, no, I'm stopping you. 3, 2, 1. GG, and that's a 5-1 win for the Holy Seahawks?
Seahawks.
Yeah. I need to look for that.
The Holy Seahawks.
There we go. And now with the stream mostly properly set up, let's enjoy a egg and bug-free experience. We are currently joining another game. There we go. Welcome everyone.
Underway.
Yes, it is. Welcome everyone to game 1/2 of the Holy Seahawks versus Fire Breathing Rubber Duckies. So,
so the roar?
Yes, that was a roar. Like a ducky roar. Like a fire breathing ducky roar.
I didn't know this exists.
Either way, the Holy Seahawks have won game 1/2. And so the Holy Seahawks, they want points. They're going to need to have a captive of at least 4 this game. At least. So good luck to the Fire Breathing Rubber Duckies. They definitely do not have an easy game ahead of them.
Pups are up in this first round. Dragon with the juke and Cheetahs with the juke. That means the Holy Seahawks gets them both.
If the timing worked out slightly differently, that could have been really good for the Holy Seahawks. But alas, not everything works how you want it.
Dan and Wayne just hanging out for any opportunity.
Really good help from Aardvark there. He noticed his flag carrier needed a little help with jukes, and he gave it. And that is
He's coming around straight through.
Nice cap.
And Matrix coming, trying to get the rechain, but the gate kills him. Pups are up. They're all fighting over that right one. Wow. Cheetos gets the juke. I assume the other one was a rolling.
Mm-hmm.
Matrix. Oh, he boosted the wall on accident. Oh, he almost got sniped.
I've noticed that I have nothing to comment about pups on either team. But at the same team, this is a majors game. So it's like, it's surprising for me, like how much I just take for granted with people just doing what I expect them to do.
Dan P circling around. Oh, if he had that gate, that would have been great. Pups are up again. Maybe something interesting will happen this time.
Wayne's going for a grab to keep the blue team on its toes. When you're an FC like this, it means the other team has to be cautious.
Oh, Wayne's going straight through. Oh!
Really
He's
nice
returned
one.
right on the edge, and he gets out past a couple. Nice gate from Curry. This could be a return for Cap.
Right has to carry.
Oh, it is!
He can't.
The gate to save the tag from like covering it too. What a smart play from Cheetos.
Nonetheless, the fire-breathing Duckies are getting the caps they need. And some of it, I think, is... I know at this moment.
Well, both teams are already set. Matrix with the grab, out pass. 3, and he's coming straight in. That's the cap.
That was
Not sure what
not a
happened there.
good boost, whoever did that.
Bright's out pass 2. He's coming around top. Is it a... Oh, Matrix
I would
splits them
have gone
to get
straight
the
in
turn.
myself. Oh well.
Pandora. Oh, Pandora might get it. Oh,
They have to be really jukey here.
he's
and
still
careful.
alive. Pandora, this might be a cat. It is.
Pandora almost messed that up. But still,
Oh,
very
Bright.
nice patience. Like in an LTPB team, that's something I'm not used to seeing. Like a lot of people just gun it and then they're like, YOLO. For Pandora to have just stayed
Straight through the
patiently-
middle, another cap to the Holy Seahawk, or no, to Fiber the Duckies, right?
Holy
yeah.
Seahawks is in the lead by a cap diff of 3.
Oh, that is the Holy Seahawks. Oh, right.
Yeah, red team. So this half they're behind 1 cap, but overall,
Oh, is it another? It's straight caps all around. This is going crazy.
yeah, I mean, like it's the small mistakes that are costing. And it's like the other team is just playing well enough, so well, that like they're taking advantage most of the time of these mistakes. And it's like,
Curry boosting around, another cap,
even that,
Two.
it's like,
the Duckies. Yeah, I got confused because the jerseys and Holy Seahawks have a green jersey.
I do not have jerseys up. This extension manager for Safari recently upgraded to a paid version. No. Well, I was on a free version, but then that somehow went kaput, and then I had to go. And then the only option was a paid version, and I don't have that. So I don't have like the team jerseys and stuff, which is sad.
You just have Tamper Monkey?
It costs money.
What the?
It's-
Aardvark. Ah, it's a return. Wayne. Oh, he baits him for the boost.
Nice grab by Cheetos, but he got slowed down by a mate, so it lost a lot of the.
And he's going straight around. Oh, there's a cap to Cheetos for the
Lagging
Fighting
here.
Duckies.
I think.
But Pandora's coming straight through. He's got the wall, but Dan P, great OD to get the cap return. Or the save.
That was literally my Wi-Fi network going there. I have never had my Wi-Fi network be like this in terms of streaming. I need to look into this. more.
Bright gets another cap for the Holy Seahawks. What a high-scoring game for Emerald. And oh, it's a sweep. Pub sweep for the Holy Seahawks. Can they abuse it though? They cannot. And both teams are. Bright is boosting it, but the gate's there. He goes circling around, but it's a flat. Matrix. Let's try to split him, but that leaves Dan P to get out past 3. He's coming low. Can he get the boost in time? He gotta go straight in. That's a cap before Bright can get that. Another one of the fire-breathing Duckies, 7-3.
Okay, let's see
Matrix.
if that. I've done a few things, and let's see if that helps things. Okay. And I do have a few more measures if we really need to cut back on just general lag.
Matrix gets returned by Bright. Aardvark circling around. Tag lead. Oh, the tag did not hit him.
I'm going to have to cut off the music to help the stream. I'm
Dan
sorry, guys.
P is passed. 2 coming top. Oh, return from Matrix. MP. Oh, cannot get around Pandora. Pups are up right now.
Really good joke from OK then.
What was the joke?
This is what it looks like when I'm playing ELTP. Yeah, so we're currently in a tie situation, which means whoever caps next in the next 40 seconds will win if someone does cap.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Otherwise, we go to overtime.
Who won the last half?
So Holy Seahawks, who are currently down.
Cheetos is out past 2, going to the gate, Oh, we got the goal! And that is a cap from Cheetos.
And the
Risky gate.
Duckies push it to win the game. And
With 5 seconds left.
And I have to say, like, just the mistakes the Holy Seahawks were making this half were really surprising to me because they were, I saw some of it the first half, but they were playing generally very solid. But that was less so this game. Whew.
The triple-double from Cheetos and the hat trick from Dragon Beast.
Let me go update the scores. It was 8-3, right?
Yes.
There we go. So, how's everyone enjoying the stream so far, ignoring the lag? So, which team did you like the most, though?
I don't really have a preference. I just, like I said, I really like the jerseys that the Holy Seahawks has. So I guess that's my favorite.
We're starting the next game. Yeah, I wish I could see the jerseys myself. But
It's like a bird, and it's like an orange background with the black drawing of a bird. It's like Halloween.
And what does the other teams look like?
The other teams is literally just a green background and a copy-pasted, low-quality image of the Seahawks in the NFL. So
Sorry about having to go mute there. Family issues. You're muted too, Bold.
okay. You unmuting?
Yeah, we're unmuted already.
Okay. So far, pups are gonna be up right now. See what happens. Oh, they're really fighting for it. Aardvark gets the right pup. Wayne gets the juke.
Whoever spiked in mid, I think
Oh,
could have
damn,
gone
he's
to
out
pup.
past them all. Oh, what a out.
Really nice out there. And I really like Trans 2020 because outs can very easy turn into just really good cap opportunities if you just push it and trust your team. And that's something I really enjoy. So this is my first time ever seeing Trans 2020 in competitive.
Really?
Yeah. Do you think it's more of an offensive or defensive heavier version of the original Trans?
I think it's pretty much the same, but I think that would be more offensive than anything.
Yeah, I think it's slightly more offensive myself, which I think is sort of the trend we've seen before. Like if you think about Pilot 2, it got a lot of the same treatment. Just with the addition of the boosts and the fewer spikes, it just more offensive.
Sometimes I forget that Pilot 2 isn't Pilot 1.
I'm sorry, okay then. I'm sorry. This might be a cap for the Holy Seahawks if they... No. I didn't see the other people rushing in.
Bright is out past 1.
There's a lot of people
Boost
to
spawn.
juke.
Oh, he tries to get around Curry, but some nice contain, and that leads Curry to possibly get the pup. Oh, Bright goes straight through. Curry gets the juke. Aardvark with a tag lead. They're coming top. Matrix is right behind him, trying to get the return.
Huh?
Oh, nice block from Pandora, but they gotta stay alive. They gotta stay alive for a while.
Curry is just carrying his team right now. He needs to live.
Curry gets returned. Bright, Aardvark, and Wayne all heading in to try to get that return. They got it. And Bright's going all around.
Ooh,
Oh, it might
Bright-
be it.
I've never
Oh,
seen that
the
happen
damn P.
before. That was so close. And that was some really good thinking from Bright there, I think. Nonetheless, let's look at pups. Pups are coming up soon. I can see the Holy Seahawks aren't really pushing for mid. And lost it. Oof.
Oh, 3 pub tag. 3 tags for Holy Seahawks.
I
If
can
this
see this
isn't a
going
cap.
really well.
It's okay. They got it. Wait. Oh, Matrix goes in.
Not yet. There we go.
No.
Even at the end, I think it was avoidable because you can do some really fancy portal plays. But it just didn't happen.
A little bit of lag.
Nice out
Nice
by
side.
Bright. Really nice out. But bad timing. That was just extremely unfortunate.
Pandora gets. Oh, Pandora with the what is that? The lawnmower.
If the Holy Seahawks get the return, I can see this going very well for them. And they don't, sadly. Nonetheless, still a very good offense from Bright there. Very good jukes too. Which team name do you think is the most creative, Bold? Nice power-up control by the Flamin' Duckies. I think I'm just going to start abbreviating their name.
I have to go. I have to go.
It's okay. You'll be fined $50 and that'll be it. I'm joking. Have fun whatever you need to do. Really nice lead by the Holy Seahawks. They've just been getting the plays they need and not really being challenged too much. And that is what I saw from them game 1, half 1. What a save! Wow. But more seriously, if the Holy Seahawks just continue playing like this, I think they'll do very well. Bright has some really good jukes. And, oh no. That was really good. Really good defense by the Holy Seahawks, just knowing how to handle that OD and make sure it doesn't do anything. Dragon Beast is currently holding. He's looking for a way into his own base, but considering the enemy now has a tag, he's a bit stuck. He has to hold. He has to just live and make sure his team gets the best opportunity to do stuff. The Holy Seahawks have a rolling FC, which is very good for them, but they're maybe not in a position to use it yet. They need a free turn at minimum. And I don't see that coming for the next at least 5 seconds. Much less the longest diffused. Really nice reset defense for the Flamin' Duckies. I've noticed the Holy Seahawks are fairly good at rub grabs, which is not an easy offensive skill to learn. And even then, it leads to quite a few flaccid. So is it even really a skill you can master that well? Curry's looking for like he's going for a grab, but I think he was really waiting for his partner there. Then again, it's hard to tell with Curry. Or wait a minute. Oh, I got the player names mixed up. Oh no. Honestly, I don't think Game 1 was a complete and honest fluke. Or let me rephrase that. I don't think Game 1 was a fluke. I think the Holy Seahawks can play that well. Let's score 4-1. Gosh darn it. I need to go look this up on tagpro.eu. 4-1. I don't think Game 1 was a fluke because they've been able to play that well for at least 2 of the halves. I don't know what happened Game 1, half 2 for them to just start derping, because that just feels so unexpected for them. Oh, we're starting next game. Huzzah! Or at least we're considering servers, which could mean we're about to start the next game, or it could mean we're about to wait for the next 20 minutes as 10 new groups are made. But I choose to hope, to believe that this group might live. Oh no. Oh, yeah. The group is still not working yet. I predict we're going to get a new group. We're getting a new group. Oh. So everyone got to see my math homework. I'm in a theoretical class myself, math. Differential geometry, I believe. I don't remember the class name completely. And so it's very proof-based. Let's just put it that way. Okay, I got a message from... Oh, that's just the competitive tag though. Oh. I'm currently trying to get the link for the new group. I don't think Twitch chat will be wanting to do this. Nah. Hey, I got the link. And let's go in. Aha! It works. So I'm doing a lot of, I'm getting a math minor in college myself. I'm specifically aiming for the theoretical math. And these classes are almost always just theoretical proof stuff. Like the first two classes I took were proving everything up to, including multivariate calculus, proving it. If you didn't prove it, you're practically not allowed to use it. And that led to some fun experiences, as I am not as strong in proofs. Though I am a lot better, like nowadays. Though not thanks to those classes specifically. Oh yeah, and that's a small shout out to Twitch people, because you guys have been so helpful. Yeah. Waiting on your group, 2, 1, 0. Let's hope this actually works. Oh no. Oh no. Group, or Twitch chat, what do you think? Will we actually get this group working or no? Well, that answers things. That wasn't a bet. I don't know whether to count that as a success or not. Oh no. I'll be back in 5 seconds. It looks like despite not having group troubles, they're now having group troubles. I see a little bit of drama is going on in the chat. So apparently Abe owes money to OK and OK owes money to Yeah Boy. Oof. This is some MLTP drama. Okay, we have a new group, a third one. Or is it the second one? Oh, let's hope this time that the group works. I assume the server is still Dallas. I'm just switching to the waiting screen by this point. Ooh, we're joining. Ooh, we finally made it. Okay, I'm trying to make this work. I'm currently trying to debug stuff on the group side. Why is launch group not working? What the? Okay, there we go. We might have it working now. I finally got the group working after 10 minutes. Welcome everyone to Game 2, Half 2 of the Holy Seahawks versus Fire-Breathing Rubber Duckies. The Rubber Duckies have won one game so far, but are behind on this current game. They need a captive of at least 3 points to get anything this game. Which, considering how game 1 came out, I can see this happening. So even though I'm rooting for the Holy Seahawks, I need to see a few more minutes of gameplay before I can really say who's going to win. And trust me, like game 1, half 2, like that was just weird. Really nice jukes by Pandora. But I don't think she'll, yeah, rip her. Oh no, Aardvark. I'm rooting for the Holy Seahawks specifically because I have a friend on that team, Aardvark. Yeah, we actually did a Tag Pro meetup together, in fact. Really nice positioning by Aardvark there. He's just... Or maybe Curry just needs to slow down a little bit more with that juke. Yeah, I'd put it more on Curry there. I think the Holy Seahawks, based off of their performance so far, are going to do well this game and just keep the lead even if it might even slide a little. Bright might have a really nice out here, but the Holy Seahawks are not really looking at pups, which might come back to bite them. Given the pup distribution, they should be relatively good. And they're going to need that juke to get... That was quite the spike. Oh no. Really nice thinking by the Holy Seahawks there, but was just using that gate and just using it as a really good nub opportunity. And that is why you need to play tight OD. If you don't play tight OD, stuff like that happens. I mean, it also depends on the map and like the player distributions, but generally tight OD is like the good default. Goober's talking about a 5-cap lead that his team once blew in 8 minutes. I once was on a team that went from a 6-cap lead to a 1-cap lead in under 2 minutes. Jardim, to specify. We still won, but it was like very scary, and it was very funny too because I kept on jinxing stuff, and it's like everyone was going like, Dwarf, now, stop it. Really nice out by Cheetos and really nice positioning by the Freebird defense there. That was a time I might have played less tight OD because they just lack the mobility to do anything. But it also comes with its own risk, so it's like, maybe it still wouldn't have worked. A really nice, Freebird is doing really good right now. And there's not like anything specific I can point to that like one team or another is doing like better or worse than the other. So I don't think this is the Holy Seahawks starting to throw, if you want to use that word. The Holy Seahawks are paying attention to pups now, which is really good. They usually do very well when they're paying attention to pups. It appears they're not able to really use the tag in the first place, which is very sad. just don't like it when the tag just dies like that and it's like, oh no, I couldn't do anything. Oh no, Pandora. That was a very close capping opportunity for the Holy Seahawks. If they got the return, that would have been a cap. And it was very close, very close overall. Aardvark might have something if he... Nope. Close one. I thought he was going to get that bomb, but I guess it didn't happen. Would have been a tight call anyway. Oh, very bad luck for Bright there. He tried to get a grab, and then when he sniped in, someone else spawned already waiting for him. Very nice lead by the Rubber Duckies. And Dragon Beast might be out past 2. Oh no, he messed up the boost. And that is why boost practice can be really helpful for offense. It isn't to say the audience doesn't already know that. I mean, considering most of you guys are minors and majors people. This might be an opportunity for Bite, but it's going to be very tough. Oh yeah, and it's tough time. Oh, that could have still worked. Ugh, my heart just broke there. What's that? Really nice patience by Dragon Beast, just using everything he could. But sadly, it was not enough. I don't think Bright is getting out. Yeah. Rough one. But Aardvark, I think, might be a bit pushy and might attempt to do a solo grab. I don't know. Pups are coming up, and the Holy Seahawks might be in the best position for this. But they didn't go for the enemy's pup. That was some really close timing. I don't see another cap happening. I think the Holy Seahawks are going to realize the position they're in and just really pay attention. Because I feel part of what they've been getting wrong is not being the most situationally aware, and part of this, I'm not entirely sure how to solve anyway. Oh, and I go and eat my words. Oh no. Holy Seahawks, stop making me eat my own words. Like, we're going to the waiting screen now. I will be back because my laptop is starting to get to low battery percentages and I think it needs charging. Okay, there we go. I'm not entirely certain what the MLTP overtime format is, so if someone in the Twitch chat could say it. Good luck to both teams as they go into overtime half one. I should probably, did I update the scoreboard? I think I did. Okay, I did. Phew. Matrix has a nice out here. That might have been a really good situation to go for Gate. Gate is a risky play a lot of the time, but if you have good comms, it can become a lot less risky. Really good defense by Curry and Cheeto so far. Just playing very defense heavy. Playing very heavy, working to defuse stuff. I mean, that's all really good stuff. And focusing on pups. The Freebirds are definitely, in my opinion, slightly better at pups. At getting them, at least. I haven't really paid attention to how well they've been using them, so it's hard for me to say. Ooh, that was a close one for Matrix. At the same time, you don't want to have a close one next to the gate. That's usually not the best place to have a very tight juke, in my opinion. And that's a very good cap for the Holy Seahawks. They're retaking the lead they once had. I have a feeling that the Holy Seahawks are going to win overtime half one and then lose overtime half two. And if that happens, it's going to be... I think they're not going to be very happy with the outcomes. But nonetheless, it will be at least slightly funny, just... I don't know why. Nonetheless, if anyone doesn't know, the overtime format for majors is 2 5-minute games. This contrasts with MLTP, which is, I believe, golden. Golden meaning whoever caps first. And I like the majors format more personally. And it's also roughly what TPA, the nightly tournament, uses. In that it's less luck-based. Yes, it takes a little bit more time. But it leaves people happier in the end. And at least with nightly tournaments, people usually, if it's not like 1 to 2.5 hour tournaments, people usually like a little bit more playtime. And I think like the record for a nightly tournament for TPA has been like 3 hours, 20 minutes from start to finish. But that was also an 18 team tournament, so it's like, it sort of makes sense. So I've gotten a correction from the Twitch chat. So if in overtime the two teams tie, they play another set of overtime rounds. So it repeats until they don't tie anymore. Or the captains agree to golden, and then that's obviously going to break. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. really nice 2-1 lead by the Holy Seahawks. So as you can notice, they just won on the side they lost on. So this is not an issue of the Holy Seahawks being good at one side versus the other. Okay, we are launching now. Let me double check the screen. We are healthy. I will be back in another 5 seconds. Welcome everyone to Overtime 2, or Half 2. Nice cat by Aardvark. Welcome to Half 2 of the Holy Seahawks versus the Fire-Breathing Rubber Duckies. My prediction here is that the Seahawks will win this. Because the Seahawks have traditionally held better at the beginning halves of overtime. And they do have a 2-cap lead, and this is a shorter overtime with only just 5 minutes, so I can see it going really well for them. But I think it will be tight nonetheless, whatever happens. Really nice catch by Curry, but Matrix is struggling to get out. That almost worked. I'd be proud to draft Matrix onto my majors team. He's a good player, you know. The Holy Seahawks are going for pups. That's a good sign for them. Aardvark might have an out here. Ooh, but that he almost. Ugh. If he took that boost differently, he would have had it. Of course, Reform 10, you're obviously a Freebird fan. By the way, shout out to Reform 10 for being a really good viewer. It's always nice to see you in the chat. With 1.5 minutes left, the Holy Seahawks still have a 2-cap lead for overtime. And the Rubber Duckies have just not been able to do anything in this overtime half yet. Which they might be able to... I thought that one could have worked. Oh well. They might still be able to with 1 minute 10 seconds left, and they'll probably need pops. Like unless the Holy Seahawks just start throwing. they're going to need pups on their side. And considering the Holy Seahawks currently have a tag, the Rubber Duckies are not in a good position. I think this... Oh. I think it's pretty safe to say GG by now. I'm sorry, guys. The team with the most creative name. The #1 team in majors has lost in overtime. But nonetheless, all of these games were very good. Like the fact that one team was winning and then another team was winning shows that they were both doing stuff that they could improve on. And this is going to become very, mostly good footage, I think, for people to look back on. Even myself, I think. There were some really good plays that I want to take back to MLTP. Nonetheless, GG. Let me get the scoreboard updated. The Holy Seahawks won the overtime, taking 1 cap with them in the end. Or sorry, 2 points out of 6 possible this week with them. Oh, I just realized I didn't update everything on the screen. Anyway, how did everyone enjoy those games? Are they what you expected, or was it something different? I'm told Tantru wasn't able to play to his best due to cleaning staff. I'm just reading that from the chat. Anyways, again, GG's guys. Thank you for coming and watch me relearn how to stream. If there's anything you'd like to see on stream, like you want to see X or Y, just tell me and I can look into it. I'll be going off in a few seconds. Thank you again, guys, for being here, and have a good night.